Well, John, a 1-0 win over Salisbury here at the Truro City Stadium. Deserved win for your side as well, do you feel?
Yeah, we never really come under threat. I think once we got the goal, you're hoping that we're going to get 2 or 3. It didn't come about, but we never really looked as though we were going to concede after scoring. So at this time of the season, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you get a win. We've got a win, and obviously just a point behind the leaders, and all to play for again.
Yeah, how important was it to bounce back from the disappointing end to that game against Enfield 7 days ago?
It was, but we've been doing that all season. So these things happen. Teams. You're not going to win every game, but with the spirit that we've got amongst the players, then I don't think that's ever in doubt really. No, we just move on to the next one now.
Yeah, you mentioned that spirit. Does it really demonstrate there is a resolve that after a setback it's straight back on the front foot and a win in the very next game?
Yeah, they've shown that all season, right from day one. I think the start of the season I was saying that, like, even pre-season, there's times where things weren't going quite right for us. We play on not the best pitches, they'd always give their all, and they've carried that on throughout the season. And it's full credit to the players, and fitness levels are really good. We, as I say, we're enjoying it, and we'll obviously enjoy it more if we can achieve something this season.
Back up to 1 point behind Worthing after they suffered a surprise, or perhaps not a surprise given the context of what's happened so far this season, loss at Welling. Just how much do you look at that table? Is it difficult to ignore it?
This time of season you do. Start of the season, I don't look at the table for probably 10-15 games until it settles down, but obviously now every time you come off the pitch you're looking for the results, and as I say, that result obviously gives us a lift, as well as winning today. That makes even extra special.
3 consecutive away games now. Do you feel that they will be season defining, especially the fact one of them is against Worthing?
Every game is. Obviously the Worthing game is the one that everyone will look to, but the only one we're concentrating on now is the next one. I think it's Chelmsford. So we just got to go out and do what we've been doing all season, and if we do that, then we've got a good chance of getting 3 points.
A Tyler Harvey penalty settled the game. That's 24 for him this season. Again, sign of a good side when you've got a striker with that kind of return, isn't it?
Yeah, he says, I think over the Christmas period he had a little bit of a barren spell and probably wasn't playing as well as we've been used to over that period. But this last 4 weeks, he's come to the fore again, and it makes a huge difference to us. But there's been a lot of good performances throughout the season from a lot of players, so it's not just Tyler's goals, it's obviously everybody else is doing their bit as well.
Salisbury ended with 10 men, a lot of yellow cards for them. Was it a case of perhaps you kept your heads and they didn't at times during that game?
Yeah, it wasn't that sort of game really, so I don't know why, other than frustration from them. Sometimes when you're down there that happens, but obviously the sending off didn't affect the game. I think it was the last 2 minutes of the game, so it just enabled us probably to see it out a little bit easier than what it might have been. But as I say, we never really come under a great deal of pressure, it was just as I say, it wasn't a game for the purist, but we've got a win, and sends our supporters home happy.
Just looking forward to the games that are coming up. 2 of those next 3 games are on athletics pitches which could be difficult. You come unstuck last week. How do you prepare for those games? Is it perhaps looking at what happened last week at Enfield to help your preparation for those games? Certainly the ones against Chelmsford and Hornchurch.
You don't think about games like you really concentrate on what we've done well. It's not easy to play here. The wind blows every week. It's difficult conditions, which probably when we go to places like Chelmsford and Northern Church, then probably sets us up nicely to play at those teams. Last week it was just a freak one. We should have seen the game out, we didn't, but we don't concentrate on those performances. We try and replicate when we've done well and won.
Just finally, John, a crowd of nearly 2,000 here for non-league day as well. Shows everything that's good about non-league football, doesn't it? Our unique pyramid here in England.
It does, and obviously, being back in Truro, people are starting to get behind us really, as they have done all season. But to get that sort of support shows it is out there, and I think as the ground develops, and we get more seating areas, I think we're going to keep support, and it's only going to grow. Hopefully, as a club, we grow as well with it.
Well, John, huge congratulations on the win. Thanks for your time as always.
Cheers, Gav. Thank you.